Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys are here. This is Sweat on the Save Machines. Let's get the leader out of here, open the Minecraft up, and a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on wherever you guys are on the world right now. Let me check if the volume is right. That looks good. So I told you guys yesterday that this little thing probably would be done. It isn't. It is not. It still needs a little bit of work. We're not going to start out with that though, because I'm going to stick with what I said. I will take care of that myself. I won't bore you guys with it. That means that our little guessing game that we're going to play is going to have to wait one more day. You might wonder, hey Looney, if you tell us you're going to do this thing and it's not done, what have you been up to? I can tell you that. What I did today, for the most part of the day, suspense, I finalized the merge. I confirmed the orders. I gave my approval on everything. So, if everything goes well, the only thing right now that I'm waiting for is pictures of what it's gonna look like. The final pictures, not the preview pictures. Those should be here in 2 to 3 days max. And then the webshop will be online. So I hope that before Monday, everything will be up and running. That's the target for now. I bet you guys are curious what we're gonna get. Jay, do you think we should tell them a little bit? Oh, guys, you are very lucky today. Jay gave you a definitely. Okay. So I'm gonna be short with it because we have to leave something to imagination. But we're getting confidence mugs, boom boom mouse pads, and Looney Adventure caps, shirts, and hoodies. What we're gonna do today, I'm just gonna keep talking and get into the build. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna light the build up a little bit. You can see that these towers here, these turrets, they stand out a little bit now. They have that reddish color going on, rather than that dark blackness that we have going on in the back. Let's turn the render this up a little bit. I love it when the build is so big that with 25 chunks you can't see the back of it. Sandoboy Tour of the Base. There's a full world tour down below in the description. For now, we're gonna get a little bit of progress done first. The thing that I was looking at is we have two options. You can see that the right tower is a little bit brighter than the left one. And I'm trying to make up my mind as to which design we're gonna go with. The difference between these designs is they both have end rods on the inside, lighting up the outside of the build, which is quite a nice trick. I really like that. The only difference here is that they are one deeper into it. So here there's one wall on top of it, here there's two walls on top of it. This looks a bit cleaner because as you can see, there's a little speck of light there. Then this looks a little bit brighter. I think the bright is not necessary, so we're gonna go with the clean look instead. Meaning that we're gonna start, or actually we're gonna continue working here on the back. Place the end rods in here. And then we're gonna do that all around the entire build. And to organize that, we're gonna need a lot of stuff in our hotbar. A lot of the right stuff specifically. I'm not gonna use a bow here much, so we can get rid of that. Blue Dog Vlog. Dude, what a nice name, I love that. What's up, love the streams, probably gonna sub. Dude, I appreciate that very much. What I also appreciate is your $5 donation, that's crazy. Blue. Blue. Let's go with blue. I'm gonna put your name in this book over here. And the book is a temporary situation. On the inside of this nether hub, we have a little museum. And in that museum, I put all those names on signs on the wall to keep track of all the support I've gotten. And to give you guys something as a thank you for the support. James, how big is the world file size? Absolutely ginormous. And the reason behind that is that I've explored and found a stack of enchanted golden apples. Now that's all great, but to do that we had to go 100,000 by 50,000 blocks out. And in the process of doing that, I loaded so many new chunks that we ended up with a world size of 60 gigabytes. 60! Bilzio Games, welcome to the stream. Theo Plays is here. Carl is here. Tiggy is here as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Blue Dog Vlog, I'm in a book. Let's go! Dude, thank you for another $5 donation. And that book must feel so random, especially when it's just your name in it. Because I just placed all the name from yesterday, the day before, on the wall, on the sides on the wall. So it's completely empty book with just your name in it. And then it's actually not even a book. It's a virtual reference to a book that may or may not exist. Very exciting stuff. Let's place these here. Check this, and now we have to go to the other side and fix the same thing up that we did here. That starts with this little contraption that we made on the top, which is a whole lot more complicated than it needs to be. I feel like this might be the one. Does that make sense? I think it does. Yeah, that does make sense, but we're gonna have to seal it up properly. And that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Ah, of course. So we do this, this, this. That should do it. Blue Dog Vlog with another $5 donation. It's not a book. I'll just go back to sleep, then false alarm. Dude, that's $15 donations. That's nuts. Let me show you what that whole book situation is about, though. Because I don't want to have you all confused like this. That's just not right. I'll feel guilty on stream. This is what the book is all about. These are all signs with names of people that have donated before. And they're currently in rooms that are just there hanging in the air, waiting for a museum to be built around it. All in due time. It's very disorienting. We have to go here. Suina Dix, dude, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Faithful, I have a Dutch accent. That can very well be true. I am from the Netherlands. Kind request to everybody in chat who also is from the Netherlands. Please keep the stream chat in English. Because then everybody can follow what is going on. Would be much appreciated. I feel like this one needs to be a little bit lower. Like so. I feel that this is quite a clean way to do this, the double walls. It puts the end rod so deep into the build that there's literally almost no angle where you can see them from outside of it. It would be so cool if all that control that you can get with shaders over how light works, if you could get that in Minecraft without shaders, it would be in the game, but the normal rendering engine for light is really, really simple. Dude! Another 5? That's crazy. Stop downing now. Wait, shoot, not again. What? Man just said he might sub. And then spends $20 on donations. That is really, really crazy. Thank you for the support. Did I do this right? I am confused. I think this is better. Wait. We don't have to think, we can just go to the other side and see what I did there, because we have to do the same thing. Yeah, the same thing was not supposed to be all of this thing. But it is indeed. It's a stair here. And a whole tower thingamajig here. And then a stair into the stair. I don't think that's at all what we did on this side. Also feel... Blue Dog Vlog did sub. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we did. Manp with another 230 donation. Hi Looney, will you light up the top of the towers? It's something I'll think about as soon as we manage to get all the way around. We might put flags on it. We might put something to light it up there. I feel like we have quite a few ways we could do this. Snowball Anarchy server just had an ad that said it was gore and violence, and I thought it was in the stream. That's wild. No, I don't think this is very gory or violent. Mateus Trejos with a 4,000 pesos donation. Hey Looney, can I see my name later? P.S. It's $2 US. I can usually tell that from the color, at least the range it's in. Mateus, I can't show you your name right now because I don't know exactly where it is on the wall, so it would take quite a bit of searching for it. But if you can wait for a little bit. Oh, dude! Thanks for becoming a channel member as well. That's really cool. I appreciate that. What I was saying is I'm gonna make a video soon where you can see your name. I don't want to go into details because it's supposed to be a little bit of a surprise for you guys, but I feel like I have something cool in mind. I think we're gonna have to squeeze in here before we place these. Does Looney respond? Welcome to the stream. I try my best. I try my best. Alright, this will have us covered, block up, half slab on top. Same thing here. We're gonna need to bring these down by one. Well, since this block is already here, we can just place these under it. This whole process isn't too bad. I felt like it could be a little bit of a struggle to replace everything, but fairly smooth. After this, we're gonna have to come up with a new design for the next side. Here we run into the same problem. I think this is the fourth one, but I didn't count all that well. Let's put that there for a moment, just so we have some sort of a light going on. Squeeze that one in. Nice, Jay. You made it. Right. How long it takes to gather all the resources that you're using and that I will use? Manp is hard to pinpoint that because I tend to, if I need something, one type of a resource, I intend to get a lot. I tend to try and get a couple shulkers worth so that we have some supply for later on. But it's not always clear how many that is exactly. Overall, I think that it almost always takes a lot more time. Do we like that or not? It wasn't something I was gonna do, but I wanted to try it. I'm gonna try the same thing with a lantern on the other side. I think it almost always takes a lot more time to place the resources than to gather them. So I would say that in total, maybe resource collection in the world is like 15 to 20% of the time that we put in. I feel like that number might actually still be rather high. Oh, I like the lantern a lot. That's crazy. Septic Spot with a $2 dono. Spot, welcome to the stream. You're nice and early, dude. I hope you're doing well. 9 more days till your boy moves across country. You excited? Alright, we're gonna replace this one. I'm not entirely sure about the lanterns. Maybe this? Androids look better? I don't feel the same way. We might have to... I think the left one now fits into the shape of the tower a lot better. So we're gonna do that on the right side, leave it for now, and then we might address it or readdress it or adjust it or readjust it or whatever you want to call it later. For now, I'm happy with this. Kiri or K3R3, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I do apologize. I had to try it at the very least. Thank you very much for the $7 donation. That's much appreciated. And the name is in the book indeed. I look forward to putting it on the wall later on. I think I'm going to start by placing these lanterns all over the build. Because what it will do is it will give us a little bit of light everywhere. And that makes it easier to get a feel for what it looks like. These are a little bit tricky because these are 4 blocks in the middle, not 1. These are 2 blocks in the middle, not 1. Spot with another $5 donation. Dude, thank you very much. By the way, I've been getting asked about our next collab. You want to do the parkour? Spot, send me a direct message and we'll figure it out. Sophia, what about shroom lights? What I try to do, light source wise, is work with smaller light sources. Because even though the full block light sources are really, really cool, they are also fairly massive. And I feel like you can only get away with that in relatively big builds. In the smaller builds, it usually works better, at least in my opinion, if you stick with light sources that are a little bit smaller. I feel like this could be where we try and insert a end rod into the whole thing. Orion, when are we building biomes? Whenever we're ready, but I feel like to get a feel for the biomes around the fortress, we're gonna need to put a little bit of work into the actual fortress itself first. Because the nether hub itself has to be like the main piece here. And to make that work properly with everything around it. Wait, I want to check if this is the right height first. We want to get the contrast in the hub sorted first before we get into the contrast around it. I'm not entirely sure about this block. I feel like it used to be lower. There used to be this. I think that means that we're gonna have to put that end rod down one deeper. I don't think there's any way we can easily access that, so we're gonna have to dig into it. Okay, this is fine, but now we have to build that little containment chamber or whatever we want to call it around it. Stack these back down. That's a lot of blocks, but we have plenty, so it should be fine. This is gonna fill in. These are gonna fill in. And then I think this does a really good job at what we needed to do. Stacking end rods would work, but it doesn't quite get the result we want, because it ends up on the same height as before. Now this side is a lot easier to access, just because we already did that one block there. That's a half slab, where it should be a full block, I feel like. I realize we're gonna have a little bit of a puzzle stream today, guys. I hope you're up for that. But now I lost track of what we did on the other side. Let's go around back and check it out. We need the height level for this one. This is 182.5. In fact, welcome back to the stream. I feel like this... Yeah, that's how we approach it. Cool. Arthur, first stream here. Welcome, dude. I hope you enjoy it here. We are working on a thing that we call the Nether Hub. And it's quite a project. We've been working on it. This is day 18 of working on the project. In those 18 days, we've done a lot, but there's also a lot of work left. Maybe can... Alright, that's the block I was looking for. This can come all the way down. We could also do this, which is actually smarter, because as opposed to the other side, these are actually spawn-proof. What I did there wasn't spawn-proof, which means that it's not going to fly. Because spawn-proofing the whole build is pretty important. We don't want to have any pigmen spawn on towers. That just looks weird. Oh, wait. If that... Uh-oh. 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 We have a confusion going on, guys. So, let's look at this. This one keeps going up. And that is where the opening seems to be. So what I think is... Yeah, we are off center on this one. The first one that we made is wrong. In fact, that we finished the lava. Just about. There's some really small patches that still need filling in. Like over there, you can see that there's a couple of lines missing. I said that I was going to do it off stream between yesterday and today, but I didn't get around to finishing because... This is exciting news. I was finalizing the merchandise order, which is gonna start coming in 2 weeks, and will be available for order probably end of the week or early next week. this goes back here. I do feel, based off of the correction that we had to do there, that all the other setups that we made are actually in the right position. I want to check if yeah, there was nothing above that, so it was still spawn proof. Fill this in, double walls on top of that. Slabs on that. Do I still have diamond leggings? They are currently in my ender chest. And I'm not gonna get rid of them. The diamond legging setup is the perfect setup if we need to be fireproof. Oh my, this doesn't look right at all. I think we went a full layer too high on the other side. If we're gonna fly away, we should be able to see that difference as well. Now, I don't think it would be hard to fix that. I think we can fix it here. No. Okay, the good news is that this does it. The less than good news is we're gonna have to check if all of this is still spawn proof. So this is a half slab that has 2 blocks below it. I don't think this side looked the same at all. What about this side? Looney, do you have night vision? I do, but if we're working with the lights, it's not the best thing in the world. It looks really, really bright when we're up close with the lights. This side is definitely not in the right position. So we're gonna have to work this one in lower. Seal this up. And then this is the location where that thing does need to come into it. I'm gonna place a random end rod here just so we're able to see what we're doing. Chronic! Hey Looney, love your world. Keep up the grind. Dude, thank you very much. I definitely will. I have a feeling that we're going through a lot of trouble to make the exact thing that I already made and then realize that it's still in the wrong place. I wanna investigate. I feel like it's on that line, and that means that it has to be coming in here. But I don't understand how. So if we're standing here on this block, which is literally the last block, it's the one in the corner, then we have the 2 things in front of us, and on there is where we need that thing to be. This block that we're currently standing on is that block. This is literally the one, but here it's a half slab, and that doesn't seem right. Seems like this is where it's at, and then this is where the thing comes in. This one we're gonna seal off, and this one we're gonna connect with the one above it. Here's the mistake. We did the same thing as with the first one. We were off center. Listen to those zombie pigmen below us getting all mad. Okay, this looks good. Then that goes there, that goes there. I think that's it. Yeah, that fixes it. Now we need more rockets, and then we do it again. It's Craze Confusion stream. They have to happen. You can't be in control every day of the week. It's also it's like a puzzle stream. Mentioned it before. Some days you're doing really straightforward things, and other days not so much. This is one in the not so much category. I don't mind, to be honest. Ginger Boy, welcome to the stream. How's my day? Excellent. I hope the same goes for you. But now that we did the little bit of investigation, we kind of have a better idea what to do. And what to do is build a foundation here. Get that one in there. I'm curious if it's low enough down or this one needed to be one lower. I think it's fine, and if it's fine, then we have a really easy pattern for everything else. Unfortunately, it did need to go one lower, I think. Not. Still confusion stream. That does look fine. We're gonna stick with that. Master Nagashiro, how much time have I spent on this in total? On this build, we've so far, let me think. We're about, I want to say 400 days into this one. 400 game days, which boils down to around 120 hours, which sounds like a lot. But in my world isn't all that many. I feel like on this one, for the time that we've spent, we've done so much. I want to double check that that's a slab. It is. And we also didn't mine it out. So then on the next one, we don't have to worry about it. Only have to make sure we get on the right block. Put a light down. This is a good part, guys. Once you do figure out that pattern, then it becomes a breeze. You can just walk around the thing and go back to the other side. 1K likes in 35 minutes for 35 minutes of pure confusion. That's pretty awesome, guys. Thank you very much. What shaders are these? Builder's quality of life is what they're called. I'm not a huge fan of these shaders, to be honest, except for this build. And they have some really cool cool features. When you go in the end, the sky is absolutely crazy. And the portal from the end to the overworld and the other way around looks really cool. Besides that, it also has some drawbacks. I don't like the colors on these shaders much. I think that was number 4. Blue Dog Vlog with another $3 donation. Your bot just muted me for all caps. Me! Blue Dog Vlog, thanks for the $3 donation. I think that's a good sign. I think that means that Nightbot is on point. Reason we do that is that some people just fully abuse that feature, and we didn't like the idea that someone who was brave enough, I'm gonna say brave to be completely politically correct, brave enough, obnoxious, to out yell someone and just go full all caps would get attention over somebody who is actually trying to nicely ask a question. And we figured, moderator team and me, that you only make that little error once. You only go all caps once and then realize, oh, that's actually not too bad. So, yeah, Nightbot does filter all caps. in an attempt to give each and every one of you a fair chance to be heard. Brave enough is what I said, right? So don't get that confused. That went a lot faster than when we started on the other side. These F's in chat from Rule Breakers muted by Nightbot are great. This is awesome. From a slab you can walk up on an end rod. I did not know that. Apparently that's how you can build stairs. I knew that you have these really wonky stair designs, but I had no idea that it worked with end rods. That's a pretty cool feature. We might actually use that for design somewhere. I feel like, just visually, that's a pretty big step from a slab up to an end rod. But you have to aim it really well, though. No, you don't. There just shouldn't be a block on top of you. Alex, would I live here if it was IRL? No, man, this is a terrifying place to live. I'm out. I might live in Looneyville or the heart of the sea, but definitely not here. There's like ghosts flying around and stuff. That's not right. There's molten lava in the garden. As opposed to the non-molten lava, which you usually find. I just snore as Discord snort. I deny all charges, but I totally did. What is the reason I started my hardcore world? I like many people had a weird year because of COVID, and lockdown happened, which meant I couldn't do my normal job making art installations, mostly for music festivals. And then I came up with a really crazy idea to start a YouTube career, which I never thought about until a year ago, May 11th. I thought of it. That same day, I started my practice run for hardcore. 2 days later, I registered or started this world, and 2 days after that, I uploaded the first video in this series. I've been grinding it ever since. So, this feels weird to say given that COVID has had very real, very scary, very bad impact on many, many lives. But I kind of got a gift this past year, because I would have never thought about this, and I'm super, super happy to be doing this. Blue Dog vlog with another 5. Dude, that's 28? My mom told me that she took out the trash. Then I asked where my dad was. She said she didn't know. Then I looked in the trash can. Rip. Wow. That's pretty savage. That's dark. I did not understand those placements until I realized they were slabs. And they're slabs again. Oh, that means we put slabs under there because I did a block pick. No. Right now we're levitating mid-air on a... no, those are too low. We're levitating mid-air on an end rod. In fact, boys and girls, nether is terrifying because of the gas. Definitely. Especially when you're in the like open nether, lava lakes below. Do not get shot off your bridge by gas. That is a bad spot. Blue dog vlog with another 2. If my dad is watching, that was a joke. Kind of. Wow. I'm not gonna get in the middle of this. Thank you very much for another $2 donation. Support is wild though. I really, really do appreciate that. We have the slabs again. Quick sip of water, guys. Cooper asks, Looney, why are you putting androids inside the build? Fair question, fair question. Because as per title, we're making it shine. And if we leave tiny holes in the build, you actually get light on the outside, even though the androids are not visible outside of the build. Which is pretty cool because right here you can see that we stack those walls. The walls stack up so that from 2 blocks below the android still gets to shine through. And then if we look at the other tower, it becomes this red lit up thing rather than these very dark, almost black ones. And that will give a lot more character to the build as a whole, because right now all those roofs super dark, so you barely see them. And if we start putting androids inside, it all kind of comes alive. So with that one out of the way, we get to continue here. On this block where we're standing, we can see 3 blocks below us, but I'm not sure this is the one we need to work on first. I feel like we need to go all the way up here. Let's place one here so we have some construction light. That one works well. It's a little bit open on the inside, but when you fly around the build, there's no way to see that. So the end result is perfect. And it happened from this block. Now this one is a full block. That should never happen. Ooh, wait. I feel like this is one of the rare ones where we get to do it quite effective or quite efficiently. We also completely compromise the structural integrity here. I hope that we don't see that and we're a little bit further away from it. I feel like I missed one there. Yeah, we did. What did we have left on this side? This. I feel like we're gonna see that. But let's go and find out. This is where we used all the red beans? Greninja? It is. This is what they were for. Yeah, we're definitely, we see that. We need to do something. Either we need a creative solution for this to connect it somehow, or we need to go one layer down before we start doing this. One thing I can kind of see is if we do something like this. That one will be too big. What if we just put the walls there? Because the only thing we're trying to fix here is a suggestion that it's all connected. It doesn't actually have to be connected, as long as from far enough away it looks like it is. Because this is way high up, so it's not a place we're ever going to spend much time or anything. That works perfect. That completely fixes that line. Alright, then from that one, which starts with this corner, I feel like we can drop down 2. Put a temporary end rod there. And then delve into this. I'm not building the inside here. Not yet, at least. Because I wanted to see if this works height-wise. We're gonna end up too high here, but I think we can fix that like this. Which leaves a full wall open. In a way, it doesn't really need it there, but I don't like the fact that there's holes. So we're gonna tidy it up a little bit and then redo these stairs. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that shape. So this. I feel like that works perfect. That was 2 down from where we started out. And on this level, we can just kind of walk around it. Temporary rod. Check the height level from that side. Yeah, that's the same. Keep flipping. You drain a circle around your monument. Looks amazing. You're proud of your 1200 day world, as you should be. Keep on grinding. It's only gonna get better. Alright. Next up. Virus LP, if I died in this world, would I copy it and play it in VR? Yes. So after I die in a world, I'm gonna... Oh no, we're not centered. That's a thing. After I die in a world, I'm gonna give you guys a world download, so you get to play it and get to explore it and get to have your own adventure here. But after that, I'm not gonna play it myself. However, exploring it in VR, that is something that I'm gonna have to do. That sounds way, way awesome. I feel like this doesn't look the same at all on this side, which shouldn't be possible. For now, I'm gonna fill all of this in until we reconstruct it to the point where it looks the same again. Alright, this is the block where we should be working on. Oh, whoops. I had a little bit of a jump scare there. It's not a really scary moment, but I just wasn't ready to plummet. Does this seem right? I think it does. This whole top section is super confusing though. Yeah, it does seem right. We're gonna give it a try. Tab X Jules, welcome to the stream. Georgie, welcome to the stream as well. I'm out of full blocks, so we need to get that. Front of the build is over here. Seth, scariest moment? Every now and again we have a scary one. I think the scariest of all was day 1959 when I got trapped under the lava by a lot of magma slimes. Let's grab these. Remy, Game Gam, and MSD, welcome to the stream. I feel like this one... Skibby Dibby, wow. Wow, this was beautiful. You keep amazing me. Well phrased. But I can indeed confirm this. It seems to be factually true. Okay, that was a bit of an asshole, but it's fixed. Nice. To prevent the same thing from going wrong, we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful on this side. Oh man, this hurts a little bit, but this is such a simple setup, and I just made it infinitely more complicated than it had to be. Just realize how long the previous one took. And we're done. Next. It all started with a wrong assumption of where the center was. This one is going to be one higher. Or is it? No, it's one lower. It's this one. Darkfire, the building is always getting better. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you saying that. Alright. On to the next tower. Mr. Shoki, why would you even spend this much time? Because this is my full-time job, which is absolutely awesome. How do I have this much time? Because I'm 30 years old, I'm in charge of my own time, and I did my fair share of school. I graduated university, and now I can do whatever I want. Parker Barnett with a $1 donation. Parker, dude, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Let me put your name here. So it ends up on a sign in a museum as a thank you. Much appreciated. I hope I got this right the first time, because that would be pretty cool. I think we are. Ooh, I did not think about that, but that would work pretty awesome as well. We're gonna stick with this though. And then these outer ones, they were the double walls, but first we need these. Vortex with another $1 donation. After all the craziness from yesterday, dude, thank you for the continued support. Really does mean a lot. Fill these in. Slap these up. Samuel, can you ask a question? By all means, dude, go for it. Guys, I hear there's some confusion going around. I am not married. Alright. Next up, this one is center block. Arthik, today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Congratulations, dude. Guys, I just want to mention, there's 1,000 people in the stream. While I feel like today I'm quite focused to get these blocks in the right place, and I actually feel like a little bit quiet. I want to thank you for sticking with me, even if I'm a little bit less talkative. Appreciate that. Jazz Diddle's birthday as well. Congratulations. Spananas, welcome to the stream. That is such a good name. Naval, congratulations as well. Alright, I think this is it, guys. Elytra's very low, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Compare the towers real quick with all the roofs that are still dark. This has a big impact. KP PUBG, welcome to the stream. We're gonna grab some rockets and oh, you're leaving. Have a good night. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I got that all wrong. Let's switch the Elytra out. I was really confused for a moment because I had no pickaxe, but I switched that into the ender chest. More rockets. Maya, nice. That's pure class. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out the wait, there is a stray end rod here. That's not supposed to be there. Naval, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. I feel like we're gonna start with the inside of these towers now. I'm not entirely sure yet how we're gonna light up the roof here. We might take a different approach altogether. We might start doing things like this. We don't need the light levels for anything except the fact that it brings some color into the build, because otherwise it's gonna look really dark. But it is already spawn proof due to the way we designed it. That does everything I want there. Awesome. Means we're gonna do that on the other side as well. This is gonna breathe so much life into the build. Just making the colors that are there pop out a little bit. Theo Hunter says the base is insane. Thank you very much, dude. Do I have a netherite beacon? No, I don't. Because the time it took to build all of this is about the time it takes to get half of a netherite beacon. And given the amount of time that goes into that, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. I have mad respect for the people that did it, for the people that were willing to do that ridiculous grind. But for me, I prefer going for the big builds rather than the expensive block pyramids. Slabs to make it spawn proof? That's what we did all the way around everywhere. Love this song. Uh-oh. I almost fell into that tower. We're out of lanterns. I don't know if there are a lot left. I feel like we might. This is pretty sad. It's starting to become a problem. I had an iron farm in this world. I had an iron farm early on. Until day 1200 or so. And then I got rid of it. Because it was in a location where I really didn't like it. Now though, we're starting to run out of iron. Because it's my main beacon block. And it's also a block that over time, you just use quite a lot of it. And we're getting to the point where there's no iron left. So I think to make more lanterns, I'm gonna have to find a beacon and take it down because we aren't currently using it. I know which one, but it's stupid. So sometime over the next 1,000 days in the world, we're gonna have to redo the beacon or the iron farm. I've already found the location as well. Just something that we have to get around to. The block we're shooting for. Oh my, that was terrible. Let's start with just landing in the right place. How about we land here and we just have access to the block that we need to reach. Gnibi, why am I wearing netherite pants today? That's a great question. Because I'm not gonna fall in lava. That's the plan. There are days where I fall in lava and then there's days where I don't. And this is one of the days where we just don't do it. Clevey, do I like cake? Not all that much. ArfNX with a €5 donation. Dude, thank you very much. Let me land real quick. And put your name in this book so I can put it on a sign in the museum. Thank you for the super sticker and the good job. I appreciate it. I feel like it's really not all that hard to get where we wanted to go. I don't know why I struggled with it so much on the last tower. Okay, we're gonna... I think we're gonna tear down a beacon. I love how ridiculous that is. Getting rid of a beacon to fund your lanterns. I quickly want to check if there's some lanterns left here, but I really don't think there are. Nope, we're fresh out. We're gonna kill a beacon now and build an iron farm soon. We're getting to the point where The iron problem is starting to be so severe that I'm gonna start eating my own world. Asher, this is way more interesting than watching you plays lava all day. Fair enough, fair enough. I can understand that. Although, me personally, I had a blast when we were doing the lava. That's super fun. James Frost says it's a copied message, but if someone donated $1,000 and said your videos were terrible, what would your reaction be? I think I would feel about the same way as Ben Askren felt after that Jake Paul fight. There was an interview where they were asking him about, so Ben, how do you feel about losing this fight and all that? And he basically was like, yeah, that's, I mean, I'm not proud of what I did here, but I am walking away with $1 million, so it's not too bad, honestly. Now, I would, $1,000 donation in itself would be absolutely shocking to me. I would have trouble reacting to that. Asher, it does look awesome now, though. I think all that lava work was more than worth it. No doubt. Looks unnatural, why? Because we're currently in a weird shader that I don't use much. The sky, though, is, no, beacon should stay active. At least the haste one. Above, why does the lava look so unnatural? Also shaders. And probably because it's still on bedrock. There's no biomes or anything around it. That's something we're gonna fix real soon. The reason I answered that question twice is that initially I thought you were talking about the overworld, and then I read the actual comment. Twice or boom, what is my way to success on YouTube? Answer me please, I would greatly appreciate it. If I were to explain you what my secret ingredient is, it's really, really simple. I just calculated it yesterday, but my secret ingredient is time. Lots and lots and lots of time. I started this whole YouTube channel about 11 months ago, and in the Netherlands, if you want to be a company by yourself and you want to be recognized as a company, you have to work a minimum amount of 1,280 hours a year to be eligible for certain support systems that are in place. The amount of work that has gone into this world and my YouTube channel in general is almost double that number. It's much closer to double than it is to the 1280. So if you want to get anything going and it's worth it enough, if you feel like it's really it's the one thing you should be doing, then put everything you have into it. Do things you felt like they aren't possible in the first place from your own perspective, and if you can perform on a level where it surprises even you, then I feel like you're always going to get some sort of a result. Bash, do I have a world download or do you keep it private? This world is made for you guys to play, but I'm only going to give it to you after I die in the world or sort of complete what we've been working on. And I feel like the die in the world is probably gonna come earlier. This girl Jay sent you a link to the world tour though. There you can explore in detail in the meantime. Loxy from France, welcome to the stream. Walter King Power, welcome to the stream. I want to see if my beacon shulker is anywhere around. I feel like it might be here in the middle. Hello, piglin boys. Could be this one. Oh, that's it. We actually have a lot of beacon blocks. I'm rich. I'm iron rich. Couple minutes ago, I decided I had to kill a beacon because I was too low on iron to function. We're gonna go back to base for a moment because I need torches. Why do I not make flight duration 3 rockets stick mine? It's a fair question, but I have a pretty reasonable answer. It happens sometime that I use a rocket in a crowded, narrow space, often without intending to actually use it, and you start bouncing around the room, which in a hardcore world is a pretty dangerous situation. You might literally fly yourself to death on a wall if you accidentally start zooming around. So to prevent that, I prefer flight duration 1 because it gives you a lot more time to actually you fly around a lot shorter, giving you a better chance to avoid crashing into 1,000 walls. I do believe this is the official day though, Jay. Arf with another €5 donation. Super duper loony. Arf, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Put you in the book a couple minutes ago, of course, so we got that covered. We'll put you your name on that wall, and I look forward to it. Lanterns are so expensive. Distrust Gaming. Oh, dude. You were watching the stream and died in your hardcore world? Man, that's tough to hear. Early on, when I didn't have the world for all that long, I was super afraid of this happening when I did anything else. Man, how many days were you into the world when it happened? Oliver, how much iron do I have? Not all that much anymore, but plenty to make a couple lanterns. Only had to kill a beacon and use a stack of iron blocks for it. No big deal. We had a very, very, very minimal takeoff there. Barely got off the ground. Calvin G just lost your 9-month-old hardcore world. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Take a moment to go into spectator and look at everything you did there. Realize that you survived it for 9 months, and that is a remarkable achievement. From there, you're gonna have to recharge the mental batteries and get ready to do it again, but better. You can do it once, you can do it twice. Gabby, what are we doing today? Today we are making it shine. The build has been extremely dark so far, and we're starting with the first light placements to get a little bit of a feel for colors around the place. And the whole point of what I'm doing here, the whole point of how I designed this, why it was so dark for so long, is that using light and dark contrasts gives you a lot of control over what the build looks like, and it will make certain things pop out. So if we... Do I have a night vision potion? Excellent. If we just light up the entire build, it's gonna look like this. Which is just way less interesting and way less fascinating than when there's a lot of contrast going on. So now I'm gonna have to go and get a bucket of milk, but for the sake of explaining it, definitely worth it. So what we're doing instead is we start off really, really dark, and from there slowly but surely we start adding light sources into it to over time get more and more variation. I do not have a bucket. Looney, will the download also be for the Bedrock edition? It will, but it's gonna be a little bit of a puzzle because I realized that in Bedrock you can't build on top of the Nether hub or on top of the Nether roof. So I'm probably gonna have to do some trickery world edit. And no, didn't need that. I needed that. I probably gonna have to copy the Nether hub into the lower Nether using World Painter or something. I have never used that, so I have no idea how that works, but I'll research it and figure it out. And then eventually I'll put it on the marketplace for free, because I want you guys to be able to just explore this. I don't want anybody to have to pay for the world. I need slabs. Luckily they're right here. The Seko with another €1 donation, dude. Thank you very much. Prish, you lost your 5-minute hardcore world while eating pasta. That's fairly manageable. You'll get over that. Also, who starts eating pasta 5 minutes into their hardcore world? You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna start a hardcore. Ah, never mind. I'm hungry. Let me eat some pasta. This is gonna be fine. Can I show the build without shaders? Sure. Let me fix these 2 towers up. Hey boys, how you doing? The double misplace. Looney, are you gonna decorate the interior of the hub as well? Yes, but it's gonna be a while before we get around to that, because before we do the interiors, maybe we do the main hall interior and then we move on to Looneyville first. That was a misplace as well. Now we got it, but the first one was wrong. Somebody asked, can I show it in normal shaders? Absolutely. Still looks pretty epic, but especially the lava and the light effects. For me, they just work a lot better in the builder shaders. Every other shader looks a bit off and weird. This is Zeus. And this is Silders. They just don't function all that well in the Nether. And this is the builders, which for this build in this location, I think is the best fit. Jafet, how long has the whole thing taken so far? I think we're about 120 to 140 hours into this one. Babe, welcome to the stream. How's my day been? Excellent. How about yours? Ah, the double misplace. I hate when it happens. Looney, do I make my mega base a bastion or an ocean monument? That really depends what you want out of it. I would usually go for an ocean monument because I feel like sea lanterns are a bit more useful. In a bastion you could incorporate a gold farm though. You don't need to do that in a bastion, but you could incorporate it if you spawn proof properly. The difference of these couple lanterns from what we had before is pretty massive. Also realize how many lanterns we actually made to do this. A little bit of overkill there. What iron farm do I use? I patched something together based off the principles of how iron golem spawning works, but I removed it around day 1200 in the world. So right now I don't have a iron farm. We're gonna replace one, and I think at this point I'm gonna go a little bit more advanced. The iron farm I made had 2 spawning nodes, which I figured was plenty, and it was. But for next one I think I'm gonna go 4, 6, or 8. With everything that we light up, we're automatically gonna learn about something else that needs to be lit up at that point. These pop into it right now. How do you keep dying in your hardcore world? Any tips? Best tip I can give you is to, every time you die, ask yourself what happened. And by ask yourself what happened, I mean be specific. Did you die to a creeper? Why did you die to a creeper? Did you have blast protection? Could you have had blast protection? Did you have a shield? Were you too late to use your shield? Was it not in your hotbar? Was it not in your offhand? These kind of questions. If it's fire damage, why did you not have a potion of fire protection? Could you have had a potion of fire protection? How do you make sure you get it next time before it happens? And just keep going through that loop all the time to figure out what are the weak points in your game. What are the mistakes that you keep on making that get you every time? Because I can guarantee you if you keep dying, there's a couple of these that you just don't have a solution for probably you're gonna get into. Guys, look at the progress. This is a whole lot better than it was yesterday. We're gonna continue building on this in a little bit, but first I'm gonna take a sip of water. Ah, that's great. And then next up, we're gonna do some pre-break parkour. So I'm gonna change up the stream title. Calvin G with a €10 donation. Dude, thank you very much for the advice. I guess best regards from Germany. Sorry for my bad English. Vielen Dank und das ist kein Problem. Kelvin, thank you very much. A rare exception. I almost never speak any language but English on the stream. And let's go. Guys, quick word. Please keep the stream chat in English, even though I got out of line a little bit. Let's go and do some parkour. Let's jump around a little bit. Mr. Helix died in his 2K day hardcore world because of Enderman. And that's harsh. That's harsh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's really tough. They are really strong. All right, let's go jump around a little bit. I get all quiet and focused during these. Ooh, I thought I messed it up there, but I salvaged it mid-air. Okay, this always happens. Sneak, hold. We lost one jump there, but it's fine. Otherwise, we kind of get stuck there from me pressing my shift key. That was the wrong rhythm there. Did one jump extra. Kinda okay so far. Vortex asked Looney, have you ever been in a fight? No. Listen up, I'm down tonight, but there's just one thing I need to wrap my head around. Yeah, I don't know if I can take another date in enough by myself, make a move, it's time for you to step up. Yeah, it's now or never. Tonight better be the night. That we'll remember until we're in the ground. So far, so good. No real mistakes. I said as we got stuck in the weirdest place. Ooh, that never happened. The reason that happened is because I'm looking for a new line there. I feel like there's a second I can win, but I messed up the new line. That one was just really bad. Not a huge time waste, but I think we lost about 10 seconds so far. Blue Dog Vlog! I'm back, just saying, with another $2 donation, dude. Thank you very much. Still a really good run. Oh, that is one of those new shortcuts, but I messed it up. I'm trying to slowly over time add some faster strategies in it while I get more consistent at the rest of the map. And parkour in general, of course. Woo! That one shouldn't go wrong. And again! I feel like this is one of the levels where I should just go and put it in practice mode for a little while. Do this like 20 times in a row to get it consistent. Because every time we go through this one, I feel a slight hesitation. We basically threw the whole time away because I lost like 30 seconds here. Still gonna finish it. But in the process of getting better over time, eventually you get to the stage where you're doing pretty well. And mistakes like these ones, they should get removed. They should get out of the equation. Shouldn't be something I worry about because that's just a level where you kind of know the jump and you do it. Rather than you get scared and you mess it up. It's not that bad. We're 25 seconds behind a good time. Make that 30. Good time is very relative, of course. That is a good time for me. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Sophia, at least today I'm not trembling. That's true. There is a remarkable absence of the Ludi shakes. As I say that, I start shaking. Chris Wooler, dude. Chris, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. What happened there? I felt like I jumped, but got launched down. Maybe I just missed a jump? Not quite sure. It felt weird. Rip. No, this isn't good. This is not good. This used to be one of the scariest levels, but it's been a while since I failed it. Just now failed it miserably. Let's try and still get under 700. I feel like I owe it to myself, and definitely owe it to you guys as well. That's gonna get very hard now. That's one of the worst jumps to fail as well, because it's like all the way at the end of the level. Now I can't let myself get away with it. This is unacceptable behavior. I did not earn my break. Shake it off, do it again. Over 700. That's the olden days. I felt like I started out really well in the last one and then eventually just got too casual about it. I thought I fell there. It's good that I hesitated though, because otherwise I would have. No way. Still gotta earn the break. Gonna go the safe way. Overall, this was kind of decent, but that bamboo level, that's like 20 seconds? Tom, welcome to the stream. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's try something else. This run is forfeit, but I want to try. No. If we can get up there. Almost worked. We're gonna... I think we're gonna call it quit on this. Punish, Shohan, welcome to the stream. Let's hop on the hardcore world for a moment. I did really want to earn that break, but at the same time, I also didn't want to make you sit through that for 30 minutes. We are currently or we have been working today on the Nether Hub, which looks a little bit more alive than it did yesterday. Reason being, we're putting the lights in. And it makes a significant impact. First couple lanterns create a little bit of contrast. Make the towers pop out, make the roofs pop out. We have roofs here that are still really dark. I think we're gonna address that right after the break. Roly Egg, welcome to the stream. Alright, did I create the map? I created this map, but the parkour map that we're doing is made by a guy named Hilke. Guys, we are gonna get back after a little 10-minute break. I'm gonna let the music run for you. Put a timer on the screen, and then 10 minutes from now we're gonna continue. If you're gonna be back 10 minutes from now, that would be awesome, and I'll see you there. If not, I want to thank you very much for hanging out and wish you a great rest of the day. I'll be back 10 minutes from now. You guys enjoy the music and enjoy the break.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you had a good break. Let's get back right back into it. We were lighting up towers and roofs and all that good stuff before the break to get a little bit of contrast going, and that's where we're gonna finish. You see these roofs over here? They are still really, really dark, so we're gonna have to figure out some sort of a way to make them pop out a little bit. And I think we're gonna experiment with building, or with putting a couple lanterns on the inside and maybe making like small holes here. I think that would be a really effective way to do it. Eric became a loony adventurer. Eric, dude, thanks for the continued support. Really, really appreciate it. If you go through the old community post, you're gonna find a video titled "What is a Looney Adventure Really?" and I think you're gonna enjoy that very much. Quickly want to mention, guys, that I don't want to make member-only content, so you guys will all learn about that one day when I do lose the world and you get a world download. I heard that, Thijs, you were baking a cake because tomorrow is your birthday. That is awesome. Something to look forward to. Early happy birthday for me. Uh-oh. I missed the... kind of slipped off the edge there. Emmanuel, what are we doing? Lining up the build a little bit. So we start seeing more color. I ran out of stairs. Here you can see the difference between where we put the lanterns in and the side where we didn't over there. That's super, super dark. And here you start to see more color, more contrast with all the darkness around it. Alberto, you don't see anything. Everything is dark. Well, that's kind of the point. We're addressing that right now, but the fact that it is so dark gives us a lot of control over the design, which is really going to work in our advantage. But it's a stage we have to go through. Let's do these, and that should be all the blocks we need. Actually, walls might be quite essential as well. Kate, your grandma has her birthday today. Congratulations. Andre, what day is it? 4,386. That did not work the way I wanted it to. There we go. I thought if I placed it there, I could make my way around. And then I think... okay, that didn't work as planned. One row down. Liam, have a good night, dude. Thanks for hanging out. That was perfect, Jay. Two man with a $2 donation on day 1500, making an Ocean Monument base. Dude, that sounds awesome. Congratulations on having your work for 1500 days. That's impressive. Stick with it. It's only gonna get more fun from here on. And thank you very much for the $2 donation. I'm gonna put your name in this book over here. Put it on a wall. On the museum. In the museum on a sign. As a thank you. Much appreciated. I did, Queen. Your sounds is really, really muffled. H Master, your grandma died today. My condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. And ever 45, Looney, do you work out or do any sort of active activity? I do. I have been more in shape than I am now, but I'm pretty fit. It's been I really like to do my workout in the gym, and since they are still closed due to COVID, it's a little bit harder to get the same results as before, but I haven't been slacking off either. Oh, can I hit that? I don't think I can. Maybe like this. I feel like that's a little bit better because we don't see right through the entire build. We are gonna have floating walls on the inside, which is something to address later. Also, I fell off this edge again. And ever amazing to hear. Nice. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself a little bit. This in here. Now don't fall this time. Got it. Let's do this one as well. One of those cases where if you find out what the pattern is, it's going to go a lot faster. And since we just did that on the other side, we're basically going to be able to go through all of these rather quick. And then we have the same thing on the other side of the Nether Hub as well. My hotbar organization is a mess right now. Kiri, will we have a season 2 if I die? Dude, thank you for another 280 donation. It depends on when. It very much depends on when. But if I would die right now, we're definitely gonna do a season 2. If I die 5 years from now, that is very far into the future and hard to predict. But I'm not ready to call it quits if I lose the world. I also won't be devastated. I mean, it will be hard because the moment that I die in the world, it's like all the potential dies with me. And I have to start from scratch. But if that happens, I'll get myself back together, give you guys that world download that you've been waiting for, and start it all again. Oh, we missed the whole roof there. On the other side, we built the lower part, but that hasn't been installed here. I also feel like this is the perfect way to do all the roofs all around the thing. Mr. Froggy G, can we do a quick fly through? That was a beautiful slip up. That's easy for me to say. Well, not so much. I gave it a try. It didn't work. Got roasted by my moderators. I love that. Yeah, we can do a quick fly through. But I'm gonna quickly finish up this roof before we do it. Lower half slab. That one. Here we don't have room for it. But that was the right height. So what we're building is a elytra check. Really, really big fortress on the nether ceiling. We're gonna build biomes around it. We placed a ton of lava buckets over the last week. And the idea behind this build is that it's a really quick way to travel from one overworld build to another, because we have all the nether portals in these towers. So for example, this one goes to the stronghold, this one goes to a mineshaft currently. This one over here goes to the main base, and then if we fly out the front, there is a lot more that are accessible over on this side. We're gonna elevate all the different portals above the build, or put them in rooms down below, situated together, so it becomes easy to travel around. And then under this place, we create a lot of room for different farms and storage facilities, and a museum for all the names of people that have been donating. So that's the concept for the build. Want to quickly check if that needed a light lower on. Mob museum inside the Nether hub. I guess we're gonna have to get some rare Nether mobs in here. Feels like a thing what we have to do. What will I do with the portal with the redstone corners because it's outside of the fortress? That specific portal doesn't really go anywhere. So that's a portal we won't be needing, but there are a couple more that are outside the fortress. All the essentials are inside the fortress. That is why the fortress is as big as it is. But there are a couple that are outside. And for these, we will build biomes all around. And then with those biomes, we're gonna build things inside of them that elevate portals as well. So for example, there could be a watchtower which is outside of the fortress. Just an idea of what it could be, or it could be some like a lagoon. We'll have a small pool and some other things around it. Wild flying around. That one's in place. The reason I went back to this side is that I felt I missed a block. But it's not that one. Also not that one, it's the lower one then. Can we squeeze that in? There we go. And there we go. Then this side. Oh, wrong blocks. Right. Then we need this one, which was fairly low in comparison to the other one. If you would be invited to Hermitcraft, would you join? A very hard question to answer. I think I would have a really hard time not joining, because it's a real honor to be invited in the first place, but also I think I would like it a lot. Then again, I'm really loving this hardcore adventure as well, and I might feel inclined to keep this going at the pace that it's going at. Which, if I would get invited to Hermitcraft, that's going to be quite a bit of juggling. So, not something I can give a straightforward answer to. I feel like I would be inclined to say yes, just because it would be hard to say no. But I would definitely consider saying that is an incredible honor, but thank you. Or maybe a perhaps next season. Gabe Sniper, what am I trying to build? We're building a giant fortress on the Nether hub here. And what I'm currently doing is I'm adding lights into it so that we actually start seeing the roofs. You can see the difference here between roofs that have those lanterns inside and roofs that don't have them just yet. So basically we are slowly but surely bringing the builds alive. And that continues on this side. Missed it. Who does the artwork? Queen Kitten. Her channel's linked down below in the description. She's currently not here, but most days she's also moderating the stream. Works for the most part. Mampy with another 230 donation, dude. Streams are amazing. You have all my support. I really, really appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying them so much. That does mean a lot to me. Oh, these walls, they're tight fits. They're really hard to get from this position. I have like a sliver on the bottom of the lantern to aim at. Maybe I'm overly dramatic. It's actually not that hard. Voice is so satisfying, says Ioama. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. That goes there. The difference though, it's pretty insane. I'm glad we got around to doing this today. It's a good choice. Jacob, welcome back. Just joined. What is up? It says Amalanka. We're currently lighting up the roofs because, as you can see, they are very, very dark, and it's time to do something about it. And to get to the right level for a moment, which is here, just slam into the wall. Why not? Let me organize my health bar. It's time. It's time. I've been struggling with this for long enough. And we do everything in the same order all the time. So might as well just put them in order in the hotbar. Roman, how long have I been in the nether? We've been working on this nether hub, I think, for the last 18 streams. Ori Lesham with another $2 donation. You and your vids are amazing, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support and the kind words. You were already on the wall, of course. Okay, that stair did not agree with my plans. We can switch these around. It's a better fit. Hella, when are we gonna work on Looneyville? Soon. Soon. It's been a while. I felt like we would be back in Looneyville by now. The Nether Hub is big though, like all the projects. I don't know how it happens that every single project I get surprised by how big it actually is. I should be learning, but I'm really not. Now, I don't think that in itself is a bad thing, because I feel like all the builds are easy, worth it, but I feel like we're gonna be tied up here till around day 4,500. And then I'm gonna force myself to let it rest for a moment and go to Looneyville, because I don't want to spend the rest of this 1,000-day cycle here. Judah Hardy, welcome to the stream. Am I gay? No, I'm not, but I'm very supportive. I feel like everybody should be allowed and supported and encouraged to be themselves. So when the person that designed my skin asked if that pride flag could be on the sleeve, I was all for it. Alright, this goes here. Aaron, dude, thank you very much, and welcome to the stream today. Envy, welcome to the stream, dude. Squeeze that under there. Can we make that? I believe. Yeah, we can make it, but we didn't need to go there. Fair enough. I felt like this was gonna take a long time to get it done, but it actually is a fairly speedy process. Luke, will I do a 4,000 days movie? It's been out for a while. It was it's linked down below in the description. It was a little bit shorter than the 3,000 movie, but I'm looking for the right format, and I feel every video we're getting a little bit closer to what it should be. Maybe not necessarily in duration or exact layout, but definitely in feel. And then we'll make another one for 5,000, of course, because that's going to be a staple. We're going to keep doing that forever. Wasabi Gaming, welcome to the stream. I like your name, dude. Wasabi is one of my favorite things in the world. I go and eat sushi just to have an excuse. We are out of walls, so I need to grab new ones. And don't get me wrong, I love the sushi, but like, I'm in it for the wasabi. Took a shortcut there. I believe we were here. Yeah. Need the walls here, not full blocks. What about pickled ginger? Also great. Big fan of ginger. Mr. Froggy G, how long will I stream for today? That is actually a really good question, because the answer is not much longer. Usually I stream anywhere between 3 to 4 hours, but my eyes are a bit wary today. I went to bed late last night. I had a phone call with someone till around 2 a.m. And then after that, I went to bed, and I woke up pretty early. I woke up around, I think 6:40, and I couldn't really sleep anymore, which wasn't too bad. But it's time to go and recharge the Looney batteries. It's also time to get this out of the way, because that's not supposed to be there at all. There we go. One layer down, rinse and repeat. Tim and Ate, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a great rest of the day. See ya. Bottom of the block. Get it, fill that one in. Oh, I'm in crouch mode. That doesn't work at all. Yes, guys. We're gonna leave it at this. Looney, idea maybe you can make a chandelier for the halls. We'll do so much inside of this nether hub, but first we need to get the exterior done, which is gonna be a bit more work. But we're gonna do that work tomorrow and beyond tomorrow, because for right now, we're gonna call it a day. It's a little past 10. It's 10 minutes to 10:30, and I'm gonna get it early night. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that we see each other later in the week. Henry just got here, dude. I'm so sorry. I had a late night last night. I didn't sleep all that much, and I need a couple bonus hours, so to speak. And then tomorrow, we're gonna continue and pick it up where we left off. I'll finish the lava tomorrow because you guys can see there is right behind me there. There's a little bit of lava work left. And then we'll make a couple small specks around this portal, for example. And right there where the scaffolding is located. And that's it. And then we're going to do our little guessing game. I see a lot of buys in chat. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. And until we see each other again, for right now, Goonie out.